I have no idea what I'm doing. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily Rodriguez. I live in Southwest Florida. The channel is called Emily Cochiri because that will be my last name next year. So I didn't want to start a YouTube channel and then have to rebrand in a year from now. So I'm just calling it Emily Cochiri. I am the future Mrs. Cochiri, and that's where we are. I have some questions here that I got from ChatGPT just to kind of introduce myself to you all. Since this is my very first video, I have no idea what's going to happen with this channel, but I'm very excited. So here we go. Where are you from? I live in Southwest Florida. I'm originally from Weehawken, New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey up until the age of 18, and then I moved to Miami, and then I partied like crazy in Miami at that age. And then I moved back to New Jersey and lived there throughout my 20s. And then in 2012, in my late 20s, I moved, well, now I'm aging myself. I should not be doing that. Whatever. First video, here we go. In 2012, I moved to Southwest Florida, and I love it here. This is my home. I am a Floridian now. I'm a Florida woman. Beware. The focus of my YouTube channel, I don't really have a niche yet. I have a bunch of ideas. We have a lot of things that we wanted to do, my fiance and I, because we've both been talking about starting a YouTube channel for ages now. And we have this idea that we want to do a tea time terror segment in the channel. And the reason for it is because I don't like horror films. I'm not into them. My fiance is. He loves them. He'll be watching them all by himself. And I'm like, how do you do that? And yet I'm obsessed with true crime. I watch true crime channels all the time. There are a lot of YouTubers that I like, and most of them are true crime related. So we had an idea to take this channel, and together he will tell me a horror movie and describe it to me in detail, and I'll react to it, obviously, however it is that it comes out, and then I'll tell him a true crime story, and then he will react to that. And we're gonna call it Tea Time Terror, or True Crime Story Time. We'll see what happens, but I hope you guys stick around and see what else is to come. The focus of the YouTube channel in general is lifestyle, travel, and love. It's because like I mentioned, I have a fiance. We're getting married next year, and I've been planning this wedding along with him, and I had to do so much research all over YouTube for wedding style content, just to learn how to plan my own wedding, and I didn't find that much content on it. I think that there is definitely an opening for some sort of wedding planning content on this platform, because I had a hard time. I really struggled looking for it. I would like to share everything that I've learned throughout my extensive research. I mean, it was crazy. So if you're interested, if you're a bride-to-be or a groom-to-be, and you're interested in some wedding content, subscribe, because I've got some for you. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? You know, all my life, people always told me that I should be a bartender. And the reason for it is because they think that I have the personality for it. But the truth is, I don't like being around people that much. I don't know, I'm a little shy. So I thought this will be perfect. Just me and a camera, when in reality, it's me and all of you, which are a whole lot of people out there in the world. But I don't see you. I can see you in the comments, or maybe I won't read them because you might be telling me that I suck. But either way, I think this is perfect. I get to share my personality. I get to be myself. I get to give what I've learned because I'm a YouTube fan. I'm on YouTube all the time. Anytime I need to do anything, I gotta change a flat tire, I'm on YouTube. I gotta do anything. I wanna learn how to cook something, I'm on YouTube, which, let's be honest, I don't really cook. But I have so many channels that I follow that I'm a huge fan of, that I kind of want to get started into this world. And I have 2 adorable cats that are playing right now, so if one jumps on top of me, ignore that. What can viewers expect from this channel? Lots of love. Like I mentioned, my fiance will be joining me in this journey, and so you'll see him. His name is Rick. He's a really nice guy. Just lifestyle, travel. We do a lot of cool stuff around here in Southwest Florida where we live. So if anybody's interested in moving to Southwest Florida, definitely subscribe, because we will be showing you all the cool things there are to do here. Here, people like to think that this is a bit of a sleepy town because there's a lot of retired people that live around here, but there's a lot to do. A lot of fun stuff, like hidden gems everywhere. Stick around. I'll show you. I'll teach you some stuff. What are your interests and passions outside of YouTube? Just figuring out cool places to check out. We're really into museums. That should have been my answer. We're super into museums. We go to, there's lots of like cool historical homes around here. There was one that we went to recently in Miami. It was called Vizcaya. And it was really neat because I went there with my dad when I was a kid. My father passed away years ago. So going with my fiance and walking around, I got to see places that I had gone to with my dad. And it was really cool to be like, I have a picture of me and my dad standing there, and it was really neat. But the house is gorgeous. Maybe I'll post some content of when we went there, because that was really cool. There's a cat in the litter box. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. Starting off with a bang. Kitty poops in a video. Do you have any relevant qualifications or expertise in your niche? I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to the wedding thing, I know I keep talking about the wedding thing. Oh my God, I'm not gonna be engaged forever, I swear. We'll move on from this topic. But I have done so much freaking research on that topic. I've done so much research that I feel like I'm an expert. I thought about, for a second, I even thought like, do I want to become a wedding planner? Like, I can honestly be a wedding planner right now. I can totally do it. I can totally take somebody's wedding and make it absolutely beautiful because of all of the research that I've done on this topic. I looked into that aspect as well, and I realized that I would have had to give up my weekends, and I don't want to do that. So, because we like to travel on weekends, we like to do things. So I discovered, no, I don't want to be a wedding planner, because I would rather not have to deal with people, and I don't want to give up my Saturdays. But I could talk about it on YouTube, and you guys can, like, whoever is looking for that specific content can gain some knowledge that I had to like really look up. So I'm excited to share that. I guess the travel part, I wouldn't say that I'm an expert. I am an expert at booking hotels. Oh my God, yes. I can get some discounts. I know where to look. I know how to do the research. I'm very researchy. I am really good at creating an itinerary. I am good at reading reviews because I want to see if where we're going, is it safe? Is it cost efficient? Are we gonna get our bang for our buck kind of thing? Is it worth it? Is it worth going to that specific restaurant? Are there better options? We'll be diving into that in our travel section. How often can viewers expect new content? Weekly. I plan on posting a new video every single Saturday. You're gonna hear from me once a week. I am creating the Emily Cocheri podcast. It will be on Spotify. I haven't broken into Apple Podcasts yet. Like my award says, I'm a newbie. So for now, you can find me on Spotify. That's where my podcast will be. It is called Emily Kochiri Podcast. Are there any upcoming projects or goals for your channel? I'm going to EDC. I go to EDC every year. I'm talking about EDC Orlando, which is Electric Daisy Carnival. I go every year with my best friend Anna, and we have a blast every single year. So I am planning on posting a lot of festival content coming up because that's the next trip that I'm taking, and it's gonna be great. You're gonna see some outfits. You're gonna see some outfits and just all the fun and joy. So if you're a festival goer, definitely stick around because you'll see I'm gonna post like my emergency kit, because every festival goer has to have an emergency kit. What I pack in my I have a fanny pack that I take with me to make fun because I love it because I get to be hands-free. So I'll post what I take with me into the festival, because there are some necessary essentials that you absolutely have to take with you to a festival. It could be any kind of festival. It could be a rock festival. My fiance and I go to Rockville every single year. It's called Welcome to Rockville. It's in Daytona here in Florida. And we go every single year to Rockville. That's always a blast. There are lots of tricks as to what to do and festivals. If you're planning on going to Rockville, I can give you lots of tips for Rockville, because over the years of going, I've mastered it at this point. Yeah, let's talk about bands. I love music. Is there a message or mission behind your content? Happiness. I made my tagline from surviving to thriving. Everybody was making fun of me when I first picked it, because I put it on my website, emilykochiri.com. I was very excited to name it Emily Kochiri because I thought to myself, next year after I get married, even if my last name changes, I could always keep my brand. But you know, I'm starting a YouTube channel, so it is my brand. It's something that I'm proud of. So I always thought I can just keep my brand as Emily Rodriguez, but fun fact about my new last name, it's not very common. And my first name, Emily, spelled E-M-E-L-Y. I blame my mother. My mom chose it. It wasn't me. I was there, but I was too young to protest. My first name is very unique as well. My first name is actually not very popular in the USA, except for within Latino heritage. I am Hispanic. I don't know if you guys knew that. I probably should have mentioned that way up here, but you know, we're at the bottom of the list and I'm mentioning that I'm a Latina. I mean, I guess you could have figured it out. My name is Emily Rodriguez. Rodriguez, hello. My mom is Dominican and my father was Cuban. I am a Cuban Latina from New Jersey, from Nueva Jersey. I am losing a bit of my identity by taking my fiance's last name when we get married, because as you can see, I'm very fair skinned. So a lot of people don't realize that I'm a Latina until I mention my full name. And then some people in the past, like if I've ever gone to like buy booze somewhere and I've shown my ID just so that I can prove that I'm over 21, they'll all of a sudden start talking to me in Spanish. And it's kind of cool because it's like we're in like this little club now, me and the cashier. When I switch to Emily Kochiri, nobody's gonna know that about me. Nobody's gonna know that I'm a proud Hispanic woman. So either or. Now this is my opinion from our family, for our household. It's not my opinion for everybody, but I would like for our household to be under one name. That's something that's important to me. So I am proudly taking my fiance's last name when we get married, and I'm excited for it. And since it is a very uncommon first name and an uncommon last name, I Googled myself and I did not find another Emily Rodriguez. Oh, cats are fighting. Anyway, so if I'm the only one, that's a cool brand name to be the first and only, right? That's it. check out my website. And who knows, maybe if we turn into something, if this channel turns into anything, I can make some cool merch. I like to design different things, and maybe I can add some merch to the website. Give me some ideas. Post in the comments. If you hate me, don't comment. But if you're excited to learn a few things and go through this journey with me, then by all means, let's make this our channel. Let's make this our thing. I hope I answered all the questions. What do I do for a living? I work in finance. My favorite color is red. I'm a Pisces. I am into astrology. I'm trying to think of any questions that I left out. Edit! I forgot to mention that I'm also a former makeup artist, and I do plan on posting some makeup tutorials. Let's get back to the video. It doesn't matter. You're gonna learn more about me in time to come. All right? Thank you so much. Thanks for visiting. Have a great day. Bye, guys. I don't know why I did this. That's it. That's the one.